The UK, Italy and Japan have announced that they will jointly develop a next-generation fighter jet.
Partnership Rolls-Royce and Leonardo.
After decades of precision engineering and silent ambition, Japan has just revealed a sixth-generation fighter jet that's not only real, it's absolutely terrifying. A machine built to dominate the skies, break the limits of modern air combat, and change the balance of power across the globe. This isn't a simple upgrade. It's a military revolution. Born from the strategic alliance of Japan, the United Kingdom, and Italy, this new warplane isn't just fast and stealthy. It thinks, reacts, and commands the battlefield with artificial intelligence, drone swarms, and unmatched agility. It's the culmination of one of the most ambitious defense programs in the world, and it signals Japan's full return to the front lines of global military innovation. Why does this matter? Because the skies are getting crowded, the threats are evolving fast, and the old rules of warfare no longer apply. The arrival of this sixth-gen jet could shape the future of every major conflict on Earth, and it's already sending shockwaves through Beijing, Washington, and Moscow. In this video, we're going to break down everything you need to know about this deadly fighter, from its secretive development to the futuristic tech inside its frame. So buckle up. If you care about air power, tech supremacy, or just want to see what the future of warfare looks like, make sure to hit that like button, subscribe, and stay locked in. Let's dive into the rise of Japan's sixth-generation monster. In 2022, a powerful alliance quietly reshaped the future of air warfare. Japan, the United Kingdom, and Italy joined forces to launch the Global Combat Air Program, or GCAP, a $100 billion project aimed at building the world's most advanced sixth-generation fighter jet. This wasn't just about pooling resources. It was a strategic move to counter rising threats from China and Russia while challenging the air dominance of the United States. The result? A multinational effort that brings together engineering giants and military minds from 3 continents. Japan leads the charge through Mitsubishi Heavy Industries, the same company behind the legendary Zero fighter from World War II. The UK brings in its crown jewel, BAE Systems, with decades of experience building Eurofighters and stealth aircraft. And Italy rounds out the trio with Leonardo, a defense titan known for its electronic warfare systems and advanced sensors. Together, they're designing an aircraft unlike anything flying today. Codenamed Tempest in the UK and FX in Japan, this sixth-gen jet is expected to combine stealth, speed, and unmatched situational awareness. It's also designed to work as the brain of a full aerial ecosystem, commanding drones, intercepting missiles, and sharing data in real time with allied forces. This isn't just a jet, it's a flying supercomputer, a ghost in the sky, and a commander of drones all rolled into one. The sixth-generation fighter jet developed under GCAP, whether you call it Japan's FX or the UK's Tempest, is built with one goal: complete air superiority in a contested battle space. And to achieve that, it blends stealth, speed, intelligence, and autonomy like never before. Let's start with stealth. Unlike older designs that just reflect less radar, this aircraft uses adaptive surfaces that can alter their electromagnetic profile. It's not just invisible, it's actively deceiving. Combined with advanced composite materials and internal weapon bays, this jet is made to sneak past enemy sensors without leaving a trace. Now add superior aerodynamics. We're talking about a tailless delta wing configuration that reduces drag and boosts maneuverability. Paired with a next-gen vector thrust engine, it can execute turns and speed changes that would cripple older jets. Some reports even suggest it will fly faster than Mach 2 while remaining nearly undetectable. But what really sets this fighter apart is what's under the hood. The aircraft will be powered by a next-generation engine co-developed by Rolls-Royce and Japanese defense contractors. This engine won't just deliver raw speed, it will generate massive amounts of onboard electrical power. Why? Because this jet is packed with sensors, AI processors, and electronic warfare tools that demand serious juice. Speaking of AI, this fighter comes with a built-in combat co-pilot, an autonomous digital assistant that helps the pilot manage threats, track multiple enemies, and make real-time battlefield decisions. It's like flying with a second brain that never blinks. And it doesn't fly alone. One of its most revolutionary features is drone swarm integration. This aircraft will command fleets of unmanned aerial vehicles, known as loyal wingmen, to scout ahead, jam enemy radars, or even engage targets independently. These drones act as extensions of the jet itself, making one pilot as powerful as an entire squadron. Then there's the open systems architecture. This means it's built to evolve. New weapons, sensors, and software can be plugged in as tech advances, keeping the jet relevant for decades without needing a total redesign. And finally, let's compare it to the current top dog, the F-35 Lightning II. While the F-35 was a leap forward in stealth and data fusion, the GCAP fighter is another dimension entirely. It's faster, smarter, more autonomous, and more versatile. In a head-to-head match 10 years from now, the 6th-gen GCAP jet might not just beat the F-35, it might make it obsolete. In short, this fighter isn't just a weapon, it's a flying platform for future warfare. And Japan, with its decades of innovation and precise engineering, is making sure it arrives right on time. The timeline is ambitious, a working prototype by 2026, and full deployment expected by 2035. By then, this aircraft could serve as the front line for NATO allies, Pacific partnerships, and Japan's growing self-defense strategy. But this isn't just about the skies. GCAP represents a bold shift in geopolitics. For Japan, it's a declaration. We're done playing catch-up. For the UK and Italy, it's a statement of independence from American tech dependency. And for the rest of the world, it's a warning that a new superjet is coming, and it doesn't fly solo. Japan's 6th-generation fighter isn't just a machine, it's a strategic message, one that echoes across the Pacific into Beijing's defense circles and straight to the heart of global military alliances. For decades, Japan relied heavily on American hardware and security guarantees. But this jet, and the GCAP alliance behind it, signals a shift. Japan is stepping forward as a leader in its own right, willing to shape the tools of modern warfare instead of just buying them. It's the most significant show of independent military capability since the end of World War II. In a region dominated by rising tensions, especially with China's military buildup and North Korea's missile tests, Japan needs to protect its airspace and project power. This 6th-gen jet gives it exactly that. It's fast, stealthy, and capable of hitting targets far beyond its borders. That makes it a deterrent, one that could prevent conflict just by existing. But the implications go beyond Asia. For the UK and Italy, GCAP is a bold move away from dependence on the US-led F-35 program. It lets European defense industries reclaim leadership and helps NATO diversify its tech base. The collaboration could inspire more transatlantic defense partnerships, especially as threats evolve and allies seek flexibility. There's also a big economic angle. The GCAP project is expected to create tens of thousands of high-tech jobs across all 3 countries. For Japan, it's a boost to its aerospace sector and a chance to develop technologies that can spin off into civilian industries. Think AI, robotics, and advanced materials. And finally, the jet's capabilities will likely reshape air doctrines for decades. Militaries around the world will now have to ask, how do you defend against a fighter that commands drones, sees through jamming, and outthinks its enemies in real time? In the Cold War, it was the race for nuclear weapons. In the 2000s, it was stealth and precision. Today, it's about who controls the digital battle space, and Japan is making sure it's at the front of that race. The GCAP fighter is more than a military tool. It's a statement of intent. Japan and its allies are no longer content with playing defense. They're here to lead. We are standing at the edge of a new era, where machines don't just fly, they think. Where nations don't just defend their skies, they shape the entire battlefield with speed, stealth, and digital dominance. Japan's 6th-generation fighter jet, born from the Global Combat Air Program, is more than a military breakthrough. It's a clear signal. The next chapter of aerial warfare has begun. With artificial intelligence, drone command systems, and unmatched stealth, this jet isn't just a step beyond the F-35. It's an entirely new generation of air power. But what makes this truly historic is the collaboration behind it. Japan, the UK, and Italy, three nations with rich histories and cutting-edge industries, are writing the future together. They're not just building a plane, they're building a platform for the 21st century battlefield. The world is watching, rivals are preparing, and allies are taking notes. So what does this mean for the average citizen? It means the technologies created here, AI, sensors, materials, will soon spill into civilian life. It means the balance of power is shifting, and Japan is now a force to be reckoned with in global defense. If you found this breakdown insightful, don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe, and turn on notifications. We're covering the rise of future tech and global defense like nobody else. This is just the beginning. Stay tuned.